Good morning, children. It's time for Math Sing again. Are you ready? So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started right away. Let's begin with this tic-tac-toe game. This game, children, is about number bonds to 100. So, let's pick a letter. Why don't we try E? There you go, 70. Now, kids, what goes with 70 to make 100? That's quite fast. Very good. 30 and 70 are number bonds to 100. Since we know that 3 and 7 makes 10, we also know that 30 and 70 makes 100. Another letter. I heard you. Why not? Let's try A. Now we have 20. What goes with 20? Exactly. 80. Let's have another letter before we proceed to our next activity. You want to try C? Okay. Now we have here 10. Very good. 90 and 10 are number bonds to 100. Good job, children. Before we proceed to our main lesson for today, let's answer first this problem. Tommy says the time is 6 past 1. Now look at his clock. Is Tommy correct? Pause and think. Okay, let us check your answer. Now, is he correct? Very good. Tommy is incorrect. But why? I agree with you. Tommy's mistake here was to read the minute hand for reading hours instead of reading minutes. So, instead of saying half past 1, he said 6 past 1, which is again incorrect. Today, children, we are learning to measure time in hours, minutes, and seconds. And at the end of the lesson, you'll be able to measure time in hours, minutes, and seconds. We know that we can use a clock to measure how long activities take. But how do we measure time? Look at this picture. What are the children at the start line going to do? Well, yes, they are going to run around the racing track. Now, kids, estimate how long it might take them. We can estimate that it might take them minutes. But estimation is only a guess. It's not the correct or the exact measurement. So, how are we going to measure time? We measure time in seconds, minutes, and hours. And we could use a stopwatch or any suitable timer to measure time. Seconds, minutes, and hours are called units of time. This is Flo's clock. Flo's clock has got a second hand which is useful when we want to measure short amounts of time. But how can you tell which hand is the second hand of a clock? Well, as Flo says, my clock has a second hand so I can count to 60 as it moves around. Not all clocks have a second hand. This is the second hand of Flo's clock. Usually it has a different color and it's the thinnest of the three hands. Also, it moves the fastest among the three. Just like what Flo said, we can even count to 60 as it moves around. But again, Not all clocks have a second hand. Now, how many seconds are there in 1 minute? Let us all find it out. Let us watch this second hand as it moves around the clock. Also, I want you to count along as it moves. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So, we found out that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Again, 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. We know that the longer hand is the minute hand. Now the question is, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? Let's find out. Look at this clock. What time is it? Yes, it's 3 o'clock. Now to get to 4 o'clock, the minute hand has to make a full round the circle from 12 back to 12. Let me show you that. But here, children, I just want to remind you that I made the hands move faster than their actual movement. Again, they do not move as fast as this, okay? Now, notice the two hands. There you go. Now, what time is it? Yes, 4 o'clock. From 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's 1 hour. So, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? Very good. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. Look at this picture again. Aside from the two children who are going to run around the track, what are the other people in this picture doing? What is this person doing to the fence? You are right. He is painting the fence. How about those children? What are the children going to do on the bench? Well, yes, they are going to walk along the bench. Now, estimate how long you think it will take to walk along the bench. Also, estimate how long it will take to run around the racetrack. And also estimate how long it will take to paint the fence. Pause and think. We have learned that seconds, minutes, and hours are the units of time. So, what units do we use to measure how long it takes to walk along the bench? You must be wondering how long does a second, a minute, or an hour feel? Well, as Flo says, we have to learn from experience how to estimate time. So, Will it take seconds, minutes, or hours to walk along this bench? What do you think? Try to estimate. Well, I estimate walking along this bench might take seconds. Notice the use of the word might, because remember, children, we are just estimating. How about running around the track? What units do we use to measure how long it takes to run around the track? I estimate. Very good. Running around the track might take minutes. I know that painting the fence takes the longest time. So, how would you measure that? What units would you use? Exactly. I estimate painting the fence might take hours. Now, children, which of these activities could you do the shortest time? Is it walking along the bench, running around the track, or painting the fence? Well, you are right. It's walking along the bench because it takes seconds to do this activity. Now, how about the activity that you could do the longest time? And you are correct. It's painting the fence because it takes hours to do this activity. Remember, children, if the activity gets completed in seconds, it takes the shortest time. And if the activity gets completed in hours, it takes the longest time. Now that we know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute and there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, now how many hours in 1 day? What do you think? Very good. There are 24 hours in a day or in 1 whole day. How long do you think it would take to do 10 star jumps? Would it take seconds, minutes, or hours? I would suggest that you do this. Make 10 star jumps to find the answer. Okay? Pause and do 10 star jumps. Are you tired? Oh, are you done? So, what is the answer? Very good. This activity takes seconds. It's time to practice. For this activity, children, tell me if each activity takes seconds, minutes, or hours to get completed. Okay, let's start. Eating a piece of popcorn. Will this take seconds, minutes, or hours? Remember, kids, it's just a piece of popcorn. You may write down your answer. You done? Let's reveal the answer now. Eating a piece of popcorn takes seconds. How about this next one? Reading a picture book. Seconds, minutes, or hours? Time to reveal the answer now. And this activity takes, you are right, minutes. How about this one? Sleeping at night. I'm pretty sure you know the unit of time we use to measure how long we sleep at night. And you are correct. Hours. How about flying across the world? Will this take seconds, minutes, or hours? Again, you are right. Hours. How about walking across the classroom? Remember, kids, it's just the classroom, not the whole school. So, will this take seconds, minutes, or hours? Well, absolutely. Seconds. How about brushing your teeth? Will this take seconds, minutes, or hours? Well, when we brush our teeth, it takes minutes. Next one, putting your hat on. Seconds, minutes, or hours? Good job. Seconds. How about taking a bath? Think, how long do you take a bath? And you are right. Taking a bath takes minutes. Last one. Going on a school trip. You have experienced that, right? And yes, this activity takes hours to get completed. Up to the next challenge. Now, children, complete the sentences using seconds, minutes, or hours. Write down your answers on a piece of paper or on your whiteboard. Pause this video to answer this activity. Again, children, pause and answer. Okay, let's get back together and let's answer. So, let's answer the first one. We sleep for about 10. Do we sleep for 10 seconds, 10 minutes, or 10 hours each night? You are right. We sleep for about 10 hours each night. Second sentence. It takes 30. What is our answer here? Very good. It takes 30 seconds to wash your hands. How about the next one? We must brush our teeth for 2. Yes, I heard you right. Minutes. How about the fourth sentence? Playtime lasts for 15. Is it 15 seconds, 15 minutes, or 15 hours? If it's 15 hours, that is too long. It's even longer than a daytime. If it's 15 seconds, that's too short. Well, you are right. Playtime lasts for 15 minutes. Here's our last problem. Are the units of time chosen sensible for these activities? Like a football match measured in seconds and a birthday party measured in hours. Again, are the units of time chosen sensible or not sensible? Explain your answers. Okay, I think you're done. Let us check. Let's start with this football match. We used here, or the chosen unit of time here is seconds. Do you think this is sensible or not sensible? Well, you are right. This is not sensible. A football match is measured in minutes. How about this one? A birthday party measured in hours. Is the unit of time chosen here sensible or not sensible? Again, you are correct. It's sensible. A birthday party can last in hours. Now, children, it's time for your independent task. Answer these activities in your CISO journal. I'm wondering how long will it take you to finish this task? Well, that's all for today's Bats. Bye for now, children. See you again next time.